Sean is a lot better than I thought, man. One of the things I knew coming into this camp was the feints and the timing of his strikes were going to be pretty dialed in. I thought we did a really good job of getting some long-range partners to emulate that. But he did a really good job being elusive, staying on the outside of the cage. And, congrats to him and his team. I can't say nothing bad about the guy. This was nothing but respect at the end of the day. Another guy chasing the dream, something everybody in the crowd should be looking to do every single day of their life, trying to chase a dream, trying to make something of your life and be proud of for you and your family. So congrats to him and his team. Joe, I've lost before. I've been knocked out before. I picked myself up, and I became a UFC champion. Do not be surprised if you come back and you see me in here again, and this time getting the belt.
Just talk us through the emotions right now. Losing the belt, losing it to a guy like Sean O'Malley. How are you feeling, and how do you think the fight went?
It definitely sucks. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that. There was a lot coming into this fight. You know, the quick turnaround, everything. But I was happy to do it. No excuses. Sean, he did a good job of the one thing I knew he would be good at, and is that step-back counter. And, it's just a good shot, man. I felt like I saw something else. I stepped in. He capitalized on the one mistake that I made, and I paid for it. I mean, I felt like the fight could have still kept going, to be honest. I rolled over to try to come back up, and as soon as he stepped in, I was fine, but it was just one of those things. Can't be mad at the ref. It is what it is. I'm going to remember this night for a very long time, and it's going to fuel me for just bigger and greater things. We were doing a good job of throwing that overhand right into the takedown. He threw the front kick, and right after, I was like, okay, I think I got his timing. I threw the left hand, and as I was coming down, he stepped back. He hit a beautiful counter right, and it was a counter right. I think it was a counter right. And it was clean, man. It was clean. And
how hurt were you after the right hand?
I thought it was fine. I mean, as soon as it rolled over, he came over to me. I was like, dude, I'm good. I mean, they would ask me a question. I forgot what state we were fighting in. I will say that. That wasn't like, he hit me so hard. I forgot. I was like, I legitimately just forgot where we were. And,
where did you think we were?
I was like, we're not in Vegas. It was like coming to Boston, but not really one of those places that we really fight at often. So I was like, I know we're not in Vegas, but I didn't want to give him an answer. And then he's going to be like, oh, no, you were fucked up, bro. You were really fucked. And then he asked me what year is it. I was like, 2023, bro. I was like, I'm telling you, I'm fine. I just really don't remember that we came to Massachusetts because it's not a state that you say all the time. Well, whatever. Yeah.
Did you enter the fight 100%? Did the immediate or the quick turnaround affect your performance, you think, in any way?
I'm not gonna do that to Sean. I'm not TJ. I'm not gonna do that. I felt like I had a pretty damn good training camp. I think it's just the one thing that we probably left. I thought we left no stones unturned. That was the one thing we left unturned was the footwork. But we thought we did a good job of it, but we didn't really simulate it as well as I thought we did. And I felt good. I'll leave it at that. I felt good. No excuses, man. I truly did feel like it was my night, and I made one mistake, and I paid for it.
You know, I could lose because a lot of these champions, they come in confident. They say, well, I'm going to beat this guy and then move on to this. But you've always been like, I might lose. Like, Sean might become a superstar after he fights me. So why has that always been your mindset? And why do you think other champions kind of don't carry that same mindset?
I don't know. I don't know what makes them tick. I know for me, if you keep it real with yourself, and I think it helps you make the dangers a little bit more real when you actually face reality that you can actually lose. But I think it's just a good mindset to have going in that you know there is a possibility you could lose, but how can you make sure you line everything up and give yourself the best opportunity to win.
Last one.
In terms of your team, I mean, you must be very proud of what you guys have accomplished. Obviously, you're not done yet, but what you've accomplished so far.
Definitely proud of everything, man. Glass half full. Like, I get choked up when I talk about this. Like, I don't come from the best household, you know, so just being able to find inspiration in other people and kind of carving out your own path. That's the one thing I love about the sport. It's allowed me to do things my way, and man, life is good. I got my family. I got my beautiful fiance. You know, I don't want to cry on the fucking camera, man. It's the things that matter the most in life. You know, the competition is okay, but this has really helped change my life. Like, I know the UFC gets a lot of shit from like the fighters and stuff, but if it wasn't for them, man, I wouldn't have the life that I live today. And I told Dana that even at the weigh-ins yesterday, and Hunter, like, if it wasn't for them, like, half the things I've done in this sport wouldn't be possible. And the things I've been able to do for my family, bought my mom a house, doing a little real estate. I own 3 houses now. I'm set in terms of financial means. You know, this is just icing on the cake. And I took a shot. You know, I took a shot trying to come back and trying to do something unthinkable and making a dream into a reality. And I fell short, but it happens. You know, so I'm super proud of everything I've done. No one can, like, I'm bulletproof, man. Like, no one can shake me mentally. No one. At the end of the day, chase your dreams, man, because life is short. I'm 34 now. I started this game when I was 20 years old. I thought I was going to be the next youngest champion. Next to John Jones, came up short. And what a ride it's been. And knowing that door is going to close one day, it scares me a little bit, you know? So I just try to make the most of every single opportunity I can.
Jermaine over here.